Hi there, how's it going? Last night we went out on the river and we speared some eels with a light, me and my daughter. We also got 2 flatfish too, so I'm going to show you guys how I clean eels. Now these things are slippery and slimy. That's why you need a rag. I'm going to pull the skin off of it, which is the way I like to do it. Some people leave the skin on, but they're so slippery and slimy. I like to pull the skin off and then you cut it all up into little chunks. And you put it on a rack in the oven. Let all the grease drip off of it while it's cooking, and it's the best way I like to eat it. That's how my grandparents taught me to do it. Nowadays, I've never met somebody my own age that eats eel. It's more of an old person thing. I don't have any friends that eat eels. The only people I ever met that eat eels are usually retired. So if you're young and you want to know how to do it, you found the right video. So we're going to skin this thing out, and I'll show you how I do it. My grandparents taught me how to do this when I was a kid. I looked on YouTube and I didn't see anybody else who does it this way. So this must be like the old Acadian way or something. I don't know, but we're gonna do it. So the first thing you do, you cut up the belly. Put your finger in here so it doesn't slide away. Yeah, be careful not to cut your rope there when you get to the top. And cut all the way up. Then once you get here, what you want to do is just cut the skin. Try not to cut the meat. You just want to cut through the skin. Okay? Do that the whole way around. So then you just try to put your knife through underneath the skin, and we're gonna try to pull the skin back down enough so that we can grab it with the rag. So now we got a little bit going here. If we can do that the whole way around, we'll be in good shape. So I'll stick my knife in here. Alright. So I'll just peel it a little more. So do a little more. Now if you can't grab it with a rag, if it's too hard for you to hang on to it, you can use vice grips. Probably people out there thinking vice grips to pull the skin off a fish. What am I getting myself into? But no, if it's just one, it's not bad. If you got a bunch, vice grips are definitely a good idea. So I didn't take the guts out yet. We'll take the guts out of this thing. I think it's gonna work. So if the rag starts to get wet, you gotta use a different part of it because the skin will start slipping and it gets all slimy. Even though I got a bunch, it's still hard to pull it down. So here I'm gonna have to keep cutting down so that we can keep pulling the skin down. Flip my rag around. Oh, shit. Alright, if this happens, it's not a big deal. We'll just put our knife through this angle. Now, this fish is dead, but the nerves and the eels, they go forever. Like, It might look like it's still alive, but it's been dead for a long, long time. With my rag starting to be all greased up. There we go. We skinned it. You can see here, these are from like the fin from the fish. So we'll just scrape them off. There's a little bit underneath the belly too. So there's a little bit of fat here. I don't mind. I'll leave that fat in there. Some extra vitamins. The tail, I'll cut the tail off. And then cut the head off. And that's it. Got a nice chunk of meat to feed the family. I got my eel all chopped up. Ain't bother. So I'm gonna put them on this rack. So the way this rack works is it lets the grease drip in the bottom of the pan. So I put some garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, some Cajun spice, a little bit of Italian spice, and I melted some butter, and I stirred the butter in here with all the spices so that it like helps the spices blend into the meat more and helps it stick to everything. So I'm gonna set all these up, and once you got them all set up, you warm up your oven at 420 and keep an eye on it. I got a convection oven. It might cook differently. You want to leave it in there until it turns into like a golden brown. So it's probably going to take like close to 30 minutes to cook this. Takes a little longer than other kinds of fish, but hopefully it tastes delicious. Most people who looked at the video of me cleaning it out are probably like, I would not eat that, but cooked this way, they're good.
Hey guys, we're just gonna try the eel now. Last night we just caught some eel and my dad cooked it up. And we're gonna do the taste test. I'm scared. Look guys, here I go. Ooh, that's the eel. This is the eel. Mmm.
It's really good, eh?
Yeah. Can we go get the market tonight?
Yeah. Alright, Lily.
Here comes the flatfish.
Here, you try a little piece of eel, Lily, see if you like it. Is it good? What's it taste like?
I really want. Oh, so good.
Want to try a little piece of flatfish? Is that one good too?
So good.